Rich Rossi back here with you at the festival, at the screenings, and with some beautiful young ladies and a new little actor coming into the show business world. So we're at the film, and the name of the film again is Joe
Costa.
Joe Costa, and your name is?
I'm Elise Kermani. I was the director and the sound designer.
And this lady is the actress?
Yes.
I am. I'm Marty New, and this is my son, Somerset Newstein.
Oh, and he's one of the main actors at the end, you said?
He's at the end of the movie.
How you doing today? Did you want to say anything to our audience?
Want to say hi to Daddy? Say wish you could be here?
Daddy missed a plane. He's in New York in the snowstorm. So.
He's ready for the New York Film Festival in New York. He's there a little early. So tell me a little bit about how this movie came about.
Well, we found a barn in upstate New York. It's a 5-story Greek ruin. It's not a Greek ruin, it's a Shaker barn. And I was reminded of the Greek play on Oedipus, and so I fell in love with the translation of a Euripides play. And we brought actors and dancers and musicians up there, and we filmed it.
They shot it right in the barn.
Right in the barn.
It's an old stone building. It's quite beautiful. It's an old stone building. It's quite beautiful. It's part of a whole history of early religion in the States. And so it had this reverberation because the Oedipal tragedy, I'm sure you're familiar with, what Elise chose to do is tell it from Jocasta's point of view, from the mother's point of view. In so many ways, it's really an anti-war film. It has reverberations of Katrina and the South. It's very richly textured. But one of the elements was this amazing Shaker barn, and at the time there were these ravens living in the barn. And to call it a barn isn't quite right. It doesn't have a roof. It's all the stone walls. And just in terms of like that, it happened to be one of the early religions in America, the Shaker woman, right? Yeah. Do you remember her name? Anne. Mm-hmm. And that it has, it linked into kind of, I don't know, like the backbone of our own spirituality. Right. And in this country, this strong drive towards matricide, which was something that Elise consciously chose to reverse. In this film, Jocasta chooses not to take her life.
Now, what inspired this? The timing with the Haiti and Katrina. So.
Yeah. Well, actually, we filmed this the summer of 2006. So this was during the war of Israel bombing the Hezbollah, and it was actually filmed in New Lebanon. So there was a lot of reverberation with war and what was going on at the time. And the story is that Jocasta tries to keep her two sons from they're from different cities and they're going to go to war. And Jocasta comes in between trying to make them make peace with each other.
Oh, that's great.
And so
it's an amazing story. It's the 7 Gates of Thebes is when the two sons, Autocles and Polynikes, fight for their father's heritage. So as it turns, just the way politics and history unrolled, the film the reverberations and the timing grew and grew.
So let me ask this little fella. Now, and your name again was? Somerset. What a name like that. Now, Somerset, how was your experience in the film? Did you have fun?
it's a long time
And
ago.
what did you play? What part did you play?
Boy in Blue.
Boy one in blue.
Well, what happened is the play starts at 500 BC. Okay, it's an ancient play. And then at the climax of the play, Jocasta does a sacrifice, which is even more ancient. It's like the beginnings of language. So she's doing a very ancient, with the fire and writing on her skin, very, very ancient. And after she does this sacrifice, the city is healed, and we jump forward 2,000 years.
Wow.
So little Somerset runs in when we're in modern day.
Oh,
and
that's
everything
great.
has been solved. The family reunites.
Now, your film is showing this evening, is that correct?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock this evening. And how long is the film? What's the running time?
It's about 53 minutes at this
so
point.
it's an actual feature.
Yes.
Are you getting distribution offers at this point? Or?
Well, we're talking about bringing it to public television, I think, and we'll bring
time.
it. Yeah, we'll bring it. We're going to do a documentary on the barn itself and the reconstruction of the barn, and bring it up to about 58 minutes, so it'll be ready for public televion and Europe.
A European audience. It's a non-linear story, as Lisa's described. It is an art film, but with so many, reverberations of America itself, especially the position where we find ourselves in 2 wars, and it's one in which. It's more readily accepted in Europe, these nonlinear stories. It's more of an art film. But I think it's accessible. If people can be patient, there's the tone of it and the layering is quite exquisite.
Now, is this your first feature that you've worked on, or other?
Oh, I started quite young. I was
They
in
made you
Bound for
Somerset,
Glory.
right?
Actually, a little older than Somerset. I was in Bound for Glory, Hal Ashby's first film
Very good.
on Woody Guthrie.
And your stage name again is?
Marty New.
Is that the same name as your real name, or?
It is actually my name. Happens to
name,
be
huh?
my name.
Well, we got Marty New, Somerset, and of course Elise, the director of the film. And again, the name of the movie is
Jocasta.
Jocasta. I didn't want to.
Tragedy.
Greek tragedy. So we're looking forward to seeing that today at the screenings tonight at 6 o'clock, and sounds very exciting. We're looking forward to that. Thank you so much for joining us. Nice seeing you. Nice meeting you, Somerset. We're looking forward to seeing your part. All right, we'll see you. We'll see you a little later. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.